Hello, world. It's Berto Pray 5. Good morning. We are flying over, near Washington, D.C. this morning. Here is the Pentagon. You might recognize it because it's a pentagon. The only pentagonally shaped building in the world. Honestly, I don't know if that's true. I'd assume someone else has built a pentagon, a hexagon, a sectagon, an octagon, all the gons. All the gons are probably already taken. But this was the first. Honestly, I'm not even sure if that's true. But it is the most famous pentagon-shaped building in the world. Now let's pause over. I'll use our active pause feature so we can see the center. That central building in the middle is actually a cafeteria, and it is nicknamed Ground Zero because the thought was, if nuclear war ever started, that is literally where one of the Russian nukes is targeted. Right dead center of the Pentagon. And I'm sure there'd be a separate one for Washington, D.C. itself, but so that's called, I don't know if they changed it after 9/11 or not, but back in the day, that was called Ground Zero. Oh, come on. We need more altitude. There we go. Let's try not to crash before we actually see Washington, D.C. That tall building in the distance, that is a mockery. It's supposed to be the Washington Monument. Now listen, the game came out 2 weeks ago now, maybe 3. And I understand it ships with some bugs in it, okay? I don't know how in God's name they didn't realize they effed up the Washington Monument, but apparently they didn't know that that this was a special monument, and they just gave it some generic skyscraper. Here, I'll pause it. Some generic skyscraper skin to it. They didn't go in there and actually, recreate the Washington Monument, one of the most famous landmarks in the world. So we have this giant skyscraper standing where the Washington Monument should be. So I understand that the game came out and they couldn't, fine. There's a million places of interest in the world and one slipped through their fingers. But it's been 2 or 3 weeks now. You think they could have fixed it. Okay. I mean, the Washington Monument is not a particularly hard thing to render in 3D. You would think they could have done that overnight and fixed it. I don't know. In the first patch that came out a week ago now, at least, they could have hot fixed it. They could have done something. But we're going to probably go at least a month, where we're a week away from a month. And we still don't have a Washington Monument in the game. Oh, welcome all. Oh, I see there's actually people here. Good morning, everybody. And here is the link, since it is technically Open Lines Sunday morning. I didn't see anyone streaming again. Carlo Albanese, Kapla Carlo says first. Says Jay, a stream. Carlos says, good morning, Birdo Prey X5X. I hope you're well today. Not bad, Carlo. And JP's, welcome, JP's.
Hello.
Good morning. JP says, yay, it's flying time. Mike Richards is greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Carlos says hi to Mamo Prey, Sassio Prey, Sisso Prey, Nephew Prey. Well, Mamo Prey is mostly asleep. As is Sass.
Of course she's asleep. It's like 5:42 a.m.
6:42. Yeah. 6:42 here. It's coming late. Joseph Patrick says, come fly with me. Yes. Welcome. Good morning, Joseph. Hey, no, I'm not going to crash into the a dodecahedron.
Dodecahedron.
No, that's what we need. And the liberals did it on purpose. You think this was a slight to George Washington by liberal game programmers?
Sure. They couldn't take it down, so
it could be. Although they've got, they've got the Lincoln Memorial. In fact, they even put that in. See, that's the thing. The Lincoln Memorial, they did 3D render separately. So it's like, who was beta testing this and kept flying around the Lincoln Memorial and didn't notice the Washington Memorial?
Okay, the Lincoln Memorial is the one where he's sitting in the chair, right?
I don't know if we can see him sitting in the chair. Maybe if we land.
No. You mean crash?
No. We land. We land now.
Oh, you're flying a bush plane, so you'll land.
Yeah.
You could like bring that puppy in upside down, no engine, and you'll land.
Basically.
Yes, the Lincoln Memorial is
that's when I realized I have to stop flying airliners if I want to not crash.
Yeah, but don't you have God mode turned on so you can't crash anyway?
Yeah. It still it helps.
No comment. Look, that perfect wet runway there.
Yeah, if I had the seaplane, if we transfer to the seaplane, I bet I could land. There. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's come in. I don't think we're going to be able to see Lincoln. Oh, maybe. Yeah, you can. You can. He is in there.
Wow.
He is in there.
Better climb really quick.
That's what they did. Yeah. I don't know. This might be I don't know if we're going to be able to avoid this one. I can put okay. It's good. Well, pause. I can put the speed up. Okay. The thrust up. Ah, shit. Okay. We can fix that though now. I understand how. I just have to hit Y. I think I have to hit Y on the keyboard. Yep, and then F4 raises us up in the air. And there we go. Okay. See, I don't want that to happen, but I feel like when I'm live on a stream, it's better to be able to just recover than have to reload from scratch.
Yeah.
So let's see what else is around Washington. The White House. I haven't seen the White House yet. The Capitol. We should be able to find that. That's a big building.
Oh wow, Aberjam's here.
Aberjam. Crash. He'll kill every one of us. No.
Yeah, I really looked into getting into this game, but I need to have Windows 10 and processor.
Oh shit! I'm doing like that because I'm trying to use the mouse at the same time to let Mr. Lundell in. Okay. There we go. We got. Good morning, Mr. Lundell.
You're going down.
Hey, Bird, what the hell are you doing?
I'm flying, man.
Flying what?
I'm flying a Bush plane, not George Bush, but oh shit! The engine was the thrust was too low.
I want to say
Okay.
a Cub Cadet, but that's a lawnmower. It's a Cub something.
I thought it was a TA 75 or something like that.
Oh,
Well, I'm looking for Washington D.C. also.
Hi, Mr. Lundell.
I think it's this way.
these flight simulators are just too much for me.
To give you a fear of flying.
No, I don't think it's really my cup of tea when it comes.
I gotcha.
I mean, because when they first came out, they were like the shizzle with computer games. There were a couple that, I mean, it took up a hard drive to install it.
Well, they still do.
Oh, really?
All the details. I mean, it's 100 gig download just to start, and then you set aside how many gigabytes you want to save all the scenery.
Oh,
But basically, it pushes it out over the internet because there's no possible way to save all the scenery
yeah.
to the hard drive as petabytes worth of data. So yeah, this again is another pass by of the so-called Washington Monument that they royally effed up in the game. It's in fact the Washington skyscraper.
It's not even pointy at the top.
Yeah, I know.
They didn't build the obelisk.
They didn't build it. They did it to the Lincoln Memorial. They gave it the treatment. Okay, so if we've been to Washington D.C.,
I wondered if they
where
changed it.
is the White House or the Capitol? Shouldn't the Capitol be visible?
Maybe they didn't put it in the game.
They had to have put those things in the game.
Oh, that's supposed to be the Washington Memorial?
Yeah, this is supposed to be the Washington Monument.
Oh, man. I wonder.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe they really didn't put them in the game. Maybe they didn't want anybody crashing into them or something.
I think they did that because of the pinheads raising hell. Man.
That should be the White House then, shouldn't it? There's the oval, that circle. That's gotta be it. Did they purposely not put these things in the game?
Oh, you know what? They may have made changes because they did make, after 9/11, they did make some changes to those versions of Flight Simulator.
Yeah, they made it so you couldn't crash into the Twin Towers. Oh, there's the White House. Okay.
Watch out for the Sams on the roof.
No, but they even left out certain landmarks or did something to them because it was a fear that they had, those guys had used that software to learn how to fly partially.
It's kind of weird how they have all the roads converging on the White House, even when Washington, D.C. was laid out long before the president was as powerful as he was.
Well, yeah, wasn't it laid out in the grid pattern?
No, they had some crazy French dude lay out the city. It's like I personally hate the layout of Washington, D.C. They do not use a grid pattern. They used frickin' I don't know, satanic principles. I only say that because of how much I literally hate the layout of Washington D.C. It is actually a close second to Toe effing Lido as one of the worst
knew that
cities
was
in
coming.
America. It is only surpassed by Toe effing Lido as the worst place. And honestly, in all my life, the only place I've ever seen visible swastikas that were just in public were Toe effing Lido and Washington, D.C.
Really?
When I was in Washington, D.C., college, we were down there, and we're just walking down the street, and there was still a payphone. There was a payphone, and just had this like black marker swastika just there. I'm like, wouldn't anybody cover this shit up? Like, wouldn't you do something about that? I mean, you don't have to wash it. Just fucking take another marker and make a box out of it. Do something. No, it was just there. Pissed me off. Pissed me off.
It's not that bad, Bird.
I understand, but come on. I mean, I grew up in New York City, man. You didn't see that shit around here. And if somebody did it, they would wash it off immediately. I don't get it.
Always looks like a happy face.
Political protesting or whatever, but some weird shit to me. I mean, today, I guess you see it probably. I don't know. Hell, I see it on the internet every day, but this was before the internet. This was real life. Only time I'd see that was when I was watching Patterns of Force or a World War II movie, which, okay, let's face it, was pretty often. So where's our Capitol then? If that was the White House, the Capitol, damn, the sun is...
You're robo voicing all over the place, dude.
I have a robo voice?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
not fine.
Nobody told me I had a robo voice. Son of a bitch. Hold on.
Oh, Bird, you were sounding fine.
Hello, world. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound fine before.
It seems to be okay.
And hello, world. How about now?
You're good.
Good.
You're still cutting in and out a little bit.
Okay, well,
Maybe it's at my end because
might be. Yeah, we're hearing. Good. Okay. Sorry about that, Mr. Lundell, but it appears to be isolated issue. Good morning, Joseph, Patrick, and Mountains of Elysium. Yes, the plane was legally parked. Legally parked. Okay.
Yeah, he temporarily turned it into a hover.
yes, Mr. Lemons, I do watch a lot of pulp space movies, so maybe that's the problem.
See how low we can get to the river.
How low we can get to the river?
Yeah, go to the
You
bridge.
think we can get under that bridge?
Giver.
I don't know. It's looking like they built it pretty solid. Wait, is that 2 bridges? Ah, shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes, we did it.
Yes.
Oh, shit, there was another bridge.
Just missed the other bridge.
The hell?
Maybe we better land. Maybe we best land. There's a runway over here.
You got no business with pilot's license, Bird.
You can't revoke my pilot's license like you revoked my nerd card. It's all I have left, Mr. Lundell.
Up.
It's all I have left.
Okay, look, this is what you do. You want the
Uh,
nerd card back. You need to watch and review The Day the Earth Stood Still, the original with Michael Rennie in it. When Worlds Collide, watch and review those original movies.
the day the Earth stood still and when worlds collide.
When Worlds Collide.
Get into the middle of the runway.
I mean, sci-fi does not end and begin with Star Trek, okay?
It might. Well, there's Stargate. There's Star Wars. Come on, brakes, don't fail me now. There we go. We have successfully landed.
Yay, we didn't flip
All right, he didn't crash, people.
because he's got crashes turned off.
Don't tell people that. Mountains Elysium says, greetings to Sassy, chaser of cats, eater of cookies, stalker of cardinals, defiler of cushions, and scourge of the squirrels. Aroo! Good morning, Captain Trax. Says Berto, pray you are fine. Thank you. Aberjam says, loud and clear, unfortunately. Wow. Mount Elysium says, the Red Baron flies again. Carlos says, the day the Earth stood still original was great. Is that the movie? Has a very questionable opening scene.
Questionable opening scene.
The very first opening scene is zooming in on a completely naked guy in a bed.
No.
That was some
Sounds
sci-fi
disappointed.
movie that I did not like.
It was not The Day the Earth Stood Still.
It was a movie like that, though.
You want the version with it starred Michael Rennie and oh god, what's her name? Mel Brooks's wife.
Mrs. Brooks.
No, man. What's it, Patricia Neal? What was her name?
Do you have about what year it is? I mean, it doesn't mean I'll find it. It just, are we talking 50s, 60s,
50s.
50s? Okay.
Okay. The opening scene is when the one with the flying saucer that lands on the front lawn of the White House.
Ah, okay. The
That was
day
the
the
big
Earth.
robot dude that steps out and gets shot by a tank. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Klaatu Barada Nikton. Remember those words?
Yeah, the Evil Dead saying.
We're going to upgrade the plane. We did so well.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Right now in a JetBlue A320.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, it's a French plane. It's going to crash or surrender.
Let's hope we still have enough runway to take off.
All right, you can always back up.
We don't backing up. Backing up is for losers. From Kuroga, we go forward.
In Kuroga, you turn off the crashing. Anyways, it's 6 a.m. here, guys. and I still haven't gone to bed. I have to be at work today.
Oh, get some rest.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to be at work till 5, so.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can at least take off. What do you think? I think we can do it.
Oh, you're gonna
Oh
barely.
my God, he's in a passenger
You're
plane.
gonna barely do it.
We did it. We did it. We did it. Now can we get some height? And I got to put up the landing gear. Gee. There we go. Let's fly up to New York.
Yeah,
We
you
can
got-
fly to New York during the stream. Shouldn't take too long.
Right.
Hail Kuroga. Carlo. Take care, JPs. Joseph says, Miss Lundell, you cannot revoke something that does not exist.
Huh?
Joseph is saying, I don't have a pilot's license. You don't understand. It's very easy to get pilot's license in the United States, Joseph. It's in the Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
Congress shall make no law abridging the right to own a plane.
The only problem is the damn expense.
Good morning, Captain Track. Welcome to the panel. Aberjam correctly asked, why would anyone want to go to New York?
That's
Yeah,
a good question.
everybody's escaping right now, my understanding. The city, that is. I'm not sure about the state.
Well, I know the city.
This state's not far behind.
Well,
But the state is better than the city. I'll give you that.
Well, the state has to live under the reputation of the city, so yeah, they kind of want to say, "Hey, no, we're not part of them."
And San Francisco is on the verge of becoming a ghost town.
San Francisco's even worse than New York, I bet. Not by a lot anymore, but still.
Yosef, there is no such thing as the Bill of Lefts unless it was something Karl Marx came up with and convinced you guys was possible.
The game is keep yelling at me that I'm over speed, but I don't think I am. I've seen these things go 600 miles an hour.
I mean, damn, JetBlue will hire anybody, won't
Yeah.
they?
I wonder if JetBlue and these other companies get pissed that people are flying with their brand. Because, I mean, it's not an official part of the game. Like, fans went ahead and added these skins to the planes and then made them downloadable. I mean, it can't be good for JetBlue's image to see JetBlue planes conceivably crashing into bridges or whatever crazy thing I decide to attempt to do with the plane.
For that logo, they're shelling out some money for JetBlue, probably. Because remember, well, you're too young to remember, but the original Superman movies, they tried to make a big stink out of. You saw like Marlboro and Budweiser billboards,
Mhm.
Superman was, crashing through them and throwing stuff through them, and and all it was advertising, because Budweiser, Marlboro, those companies, they shelled out a couple of bucks to have that in the movie. So, which, I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with it then. I don't see anything wrong with it now.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's the
But-
moon. Oh, I should put the map to track us.
Oh, I'm glad you clarified that, Abijam.
No, there's nothing called the Bill of Lefts, Joseph. God bless Governor Cuomo and everything he shits on. The Bill of Lefts is a very short one. It simply says the protections of one's fees shall supersede the rights of all others. Carlos is Bird of Prey, not 600, going up. Well, I think we're at 416 now. I'm not sure what that is in miles per hour, but
400 knots.
418 knots in miles per hour. Could be about 500. I don't think it is. Maybe it's less. I forget which is higher, knots or miles.
See, this is why smartphones have apps.
Yep. Or you could ask Alexa.
I would, but Mama Prey is still mostly asleep,
Ah,
and she has a tendency to wake her up. Now, I see if I had Cortana turned on in Windows, I could ask her, but I don't.
I refuse to have Cortana turned on. No.
It's not a bad, I don't know, maybe we could make the weather a little nicer. Have something more interesting to look at as we make our way to New York.
Okay, you were flying at how many knots?
426 now.
Oh. You are going at 370 miles an hour.
370.
No. I did that wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. That should be miles an hour.
Okay.
428.
428.
Well, that's your knots.
Now
right?
I'm at 432.
Okay, 432.
490.
Oh, we're going down. That's why.
Four
It's going
ninety seven.
up. 487.
497.
So 500 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That plane's not supposed to fly that fast, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's perfectly fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably not supposed. It probably goes with the jet stream,
Mm-hmm.
but like airspeed versus ground speed or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I know on this plane flying from California to New York, where you have the jet stream assisting, we've hit 600 miles an hour, according to the GPS speed that they were showing on the map.
Oh. Oh, so it's not just me. Carlo is saying the same thing.
What?
So it sounds like you have a loose wire to your mic. No, other people are saying it's sounding okay. But now Carlo is saying it. What exactly? Is it my voice that's cracking? Is there a static? What is it that you're hearing, Carlo? It's not too bad, but it should be great. Although I am talking a little lower than normal.
There's a noise in the background, but I don't know who has the. It's not me.
Well, I'll mute both of you and see if there's still noise. Is there still noise? Don't answer yet.
No, there
Okay.
wasn't.
The noise went away?
It went away. It's back.
Okay. It's probably just a little background noise from Mr. Londell. It's no
Okay.
big deal.
Nope.
Background only. Oh. Okay.
Well,
It may be my ceiling fan. It's so damn quiet that you can actually hear it. No, I mean, it's usually some ambient
Yeah.
noise, and I think now, since it's so quiet, you can actually hear it. It's on a low setting, and you can hear the motor more at that low setting.
Yeah. That's why I have mine on medium.
Yeah, but if I put it on medium, this place turns into a refrigerator this time of year. So but I mean, damn, you guys have sensitive hearing. I guess I worked around loud machinery too long.
Trust me, I unfortunately do have sensitive hearing. I hear things people are like, huh? Okay. Crap. I forgot to take my medicine. So, reminder, check your blood if you need to.
Thank you, Captain.
Oh yeah, I gotta start that back up. The Boys.
I started watching The Boys last night. Season 1, episodes 1 and 2. I know they're up to season 2 now.
Yeah. I don't care what Andy Trekker says. That's a much better show than he gives it credit to be.
I mean, 2 episodes in, I'm I'm into it.
Yeah,
I mean, I assume it gets better, but Jesus Christ, I hate them all. I
yeah,
suppose that's what you're supposed to do.
yeah. You're supposed to hate them. I mean, because look at the first thing you see. One of them runs over somebody, and they just throw some cash at the parents, and he doesn't even remember, what happened. The superhero doesn't even remember what happened or who was
The
involved.
biggest problem I had with the first episode, or maybe it was the second, was that first, Carbon is not particularly conductive. Like when the guy was saying the line in the store about how it has much more conductive carbon, like that
Now
was a
you are
bullshit
breaking up.
line. God damn it!
You probably need to clean a contact or something.
There's no contact. It's USB. It's digital.
Oh,
Either it's probably the processors. Maybe I don't know. I'm going to switch to a different mic. How about now?
Perfect.
that is beautiful.
Good. Yeah, carbon's not particularly conductive. In fact, carbon buildup is what screws up all those NES games when you have to blow on them and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Carbon is not a conductive material at all. So that was, I thought he was saying carbon like he was just being a slimy salesman trying to, sell the lady blinker fluid.
Uh-huh.
But then later when he was like, oh, I know carbon's conductive, you're like, oh, he's not a slimy salesman. It's just bad writing. And then number two, once they said that the guy's skin is carbon, it's as hard as diamond. They had no way to get around it. I realized, well, why? I mean, if he eats, just do it through the mouth. They didn't have to put a bomb up his ass. They could have just, if they were looking to kill him, just knock him out, throw some liquid on it, see his face, stick a gun in his mouth, and pull the trigger. Done. You don't need no super bullet. I could have killed him in 5 minutes once he was knocked out.
But
Instead, we spend a whole episode about trying to figure out how to kill a guy that has a mouth and an a-hole, and of course they use the a-hole.
That was supposed to be, I guess, the comedy part of it. That they stuck a bomb up his ass,
I mean, don't get me wrong; it had it. It's interesting, but
the thing is, the guy didn't realize there was a bomb in his ass.
yeah, he's like, he knew something was wrong.
What the hell are you talking
He should have
about?
realized, okay, I hadn't took a shit in a couple of days. And then the scene that Angie Trucker didn't like, the club where all the superheroes hung out, and they just, they got freaky when they went.
Oh yeah.
That was, to me, that set up the whole show, because we are dealing with privileged assholes. These are assholes that cannot be taken down a peg, so they're going to do what they want to do. And how long is it going to be before they'll just walk down the street and they see a woman they want, wham bam, right there.
And then another thing was that the what was it? Not Captain America, whatever the hell his name is. The top guy. The number one hero.
Yeah, the Superman type.
Yeah, he can see through walls.
Mm-hmm.
So why did he need to see what was inside that guy's van? Why not just look through the van?
Huh. Oh well, yeah.
Okay, that's it. I don't want to rip apart an otherwise decent You know.
Well, it's a better show than the complainers will tell you it is.
What show?
The Boys.
Mm.
It's on Amazon Prime.
Well, it's gotta be better than that crappy show on CBS All Access.
It's time to start our descent into New York.
That would be accurate.
Going back to that hell of a town, huh? Where the Bronx is up and the battery's down.
People ride in a hole in the ground.
I thought that was New York. I wonder what would happen to New York if it were abandoned.
All the rats would move to Jersey.
Well, that would be the way. That would be the one way to empty the sewers.
It's already a reality. People are leaving that damn city daily. The best job to have in New York right now is a U-Haul rental place.
Nicole says it was a plot device. How much, good grief, how much cheese did this dude eat? What are we talking about? Homicidal tips from Bird will Pray 5, says Aberjam. It says he didn't feel like using the power. Escape from New York will become reality. Aberjam says, Captain Trek, how dare you besmirch Beckett Mariner show?
Yeah, that's what it should be called.
Carlo wants to know when I'm flying to the UK. I don't know, when I have 6 to 8 hours to kill, I guess. Arabic Sonder. What were you going to say?
I'm going to say, bing! Your captain has turned on the scream for your life sign. Please do.
Arabic Sonder says, Bird of Prey, there's a cockpit. Yes, we have a cockpit view. We can hang out in the cockpit for a while. We can play with some of these buttons. I don't know.
Average Sam says, good God, don't give him ideas, Carlos.
I mean, if you use the mouse, you can actually like change these things.
Oh.
Like if I wanted to pretend I was a real pilot, can use the mouse to change the throttle and whatnot. But it's actually even quieter when you're in the cockpit. You can't hear the game audio, but it's a lot quieter when you're in the cockpit. Good God, don't give him ideas, Carlo. Yeah, bomb in the butt, Nicole. Carlo says, Aberjam, he's good at flying. It's just the landing. As long as he flies around, we'll be fine.
No, remember, Bird of Prey 5 has crashes turned off.
God damn it. 47 Yorktown says, good morning, young sir. Good morning, 47 Yorktown. Carlo says, ah. Yitza says it should be a stewardess mod. There should be. Carlos Bird of Prey, do you need to blow up? No, I don't need to blow the autopilot. That's not how this game works. Jam says, Carlo, that's not flying. That's falling with style. I like it.
I have a question though.
Yes.
If there's a mod for a stewardess, would there not also need to be one for a steward in order to be fair?
Well, considering they're all called flight attendants these days, I'd have to say yes.
Yes.
And it would probably be, if you know anything about flight attendants,
Yeah.
they tend to be fabulous people.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Most flight attendants are overworked, and you see it in their face.
Well, we're not talking about that
type of fabulous.
Not that type of fabulous. More like fabulous.
I think we're going to be a little high to land at LaGuardia, which was my first thought. So where else can we land? That's going to be.
Did an aircraft carrier anywhere around?
No, I don't think we can land on an aircraft carrier.
I want to see you land that puppy on a carrier.
Oh, I'd love to see that one.
Maybe we can get LaGuardia from the other direction. Or maybe we can actually get to JFK.
Is it an A320?
Yes, it's a JetBlue A320.
Land on the Hudson River.
Land on the Hudson River.
Yeah,
like Sully.
right.
That was it. Okay, Mama Pray. We're gonna pull a Sully. We're not gonna make it to the airport to Newark. We're gonna come in on the Hudson. You see, you don't want Mama Prey being in the flight controller. She tells the planes to just head for the river. Air traffic controller.
Come, Cersei, let's go out.
I don't even know if we're going to make the Hudson at this point.
Like what time?
There we will. Carlos' Bird of Prey, fly around Blackpool Tower. The hell is Blackpool Tower? Aberjam says, good luck. We're all counting on you. Aberjam says, you need a steward, a stewardess, and a gender-neutral blow-up doll. Carlos says, I think I'm a little high to be watching this stream. Nicole says, Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Oh, we should sing that to Charlie. But he doesn't like his Rubber Ducky. Carlos is watching the stream while you're high is the only way it could possibly make sense. Carlos says, Flight Kuroga 1701, you are off your flight path. Please report to Tower on your condition. No, thank you, Tower. We are going to have to.
He's heading for the river, folks.
We're going to have to put down in the river. We're going to have to put down in the river. Flaps up. I don't teach you this in piloting school. You got to learn it by yourself playing Flight Simulator. We can't make Teterboro. We can't make Teterboro.
Banzai!
We've lost both engines. That's it. Okay, we have no engines. And we're in full Sully mode.
He's heading for the freaking Atlantic, people.
Okay, we need to slow down. I need to slow down. We might run out of river.
Yeah.
Speed is slowing down. Altitude is slowly dropping. It's actually, things are looking good. I just don't know that we will have enough river, although there's plenty of water. I mean, maybe we'll land by the Statue of Liberty instead of between New Jersey and Manhattan. Nicole said, well, he's getting, I think he just needs to get used to it. The first time she showed him the rubber ducky, he was a bit scared of it. But I think he'll come around. Now that he's a little bit older, he's starting to be able to hold things.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. We're selling it.
In 3.
Man, we're still going kind of fast.
Oh!
There we go. We have come to a stop.
No rooster tails? Come on.
Okay, everybody, best get off on the wing. Let me shut off the engines.
Every man for himself.
There we go. I've shut down the engines.
And we are taking on water.
We have a water line. No, I think look at that. The front door is just above the water line. So we have to come out. And so come out the overwing. If you count the overwing exits, we should be okay. I'm just waiting. Where's the rescue boats? Somebody gonna send the rescue boats? Yeah, we landed in the river. Yes. I'm alive. I think, I don't think we lost anybody on that.
Now, it would be hilarious if you can take off. Okay.
It would be. I don't think I can. I've tried taking off from water before. It doesn't. We'll start the engine again. How does the engine start, I guess is the question. It's clicking. The engine's not going to restart. Oh, it's starting.
Shit.
Okay, let's give it full thrust. And the engine doesn't sound right, I'll be honest. I don't think it's going to give us any thrust. No. Now, apparently the engines don't work underwater. It's weird that the tail is still... That up and down I'm doing, but the left and right I wasn't. No, I am. Okay. Well, I guess that concludes our flight for this morning.
Tan, tan, tan.
Oh, now the engines are making a lot of noise, but I don't think we're going to go anywhere. Carlos's Bird of Prey, Blackpool Towers, a tower in Blackpool, a town in the UK where I live. Oh, well, then it's not here in New York. Nicole says, Don, he didn't like the rub. He'll be okay. He'll get used to it. That is way too big to land at Mexico Memorial Airport. Well, I wasn't trying. Carlos says it's now a boat. Amber James says, attention passengers of Air Caroga 1701. This is your captain speaking. Due to the cabin crew eating exclusively egg sandwiches this morning, you may experience some turbulence on this flight.
Oh, God.
Wow.
He had to go to the egg sandwiches, didn't he?
I say we love a good egg sandwich in Caroga. All hail the Carogan Navy, says 47 Yorktown. And I can't take off. That's the problem, Joseph. Hail Caroga. It might be a little wet, so be careful of slipping on takeoff. And Nicole's is Lowell just giving you a hard time. I know. Anyway, though, it's now 20 to 8. I think we're going to end this stream. Thank you guys for showing up this morning on this unplanned Sunday morning flight. I don't know. Anti-Tracker usually starts in an hour or so. So if any of you are headed that way, I will see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you a little bit later and I forgot to do, I got to get ready for Cinema Saturday on Sunday for Star Trek The Animated Series Season 2, Episodes 1, 2, and 3 will be on the main channel about probably 3 p.m. Eastern today.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I will see you then, Bird.
Kapla, guys. Take care.
Kapla.
Bird out.